All right, it's a Sunday fun day here in Middle Tennessee. We got storms coming. It's not sunny, but it's nice and warm, and the bees are busy. I've got a trap swarm up there. It's been in there for over a week, and I've got one in there. It's been in there, I don't know how long, probably about 2 or 3 weeks. I'd say more like 3 weeks. Neither of them look huge, but that one there is going to go into that trap there today. And that one there is going to go into that trap right there. So let's have some fun before the storms arrive. So the first question asked here is, Adam, isn't that a swarm trap below it that you're putting those bees in? Well, yes it is. But the trap above that's got the bees in it's a 6 frame. The one below is an 8 frame. So I'm really kind of going for that 8 frame brood nest. It's a temporary home because I don't have a hive ready to go for it. So this will at least give them some space to grow for the next couple of weeks before I get them into their forever home. All right, here we go. I've already smoked them a little bit. I opened the entrance back up so they can start flying around. You're gonna hear lots of bees up above flying around. I got this entrance opened up, ready to go. Myself some working room, and then they're here ready to go when I need them. I'm going to use just a little bit of smoke when I need it. Keep my smoker going. Of course, there's a million ants on top. I'm not a fan of ants at all. Never have been. Bees keep them out, but they always seem to be there anyways, hanging out. Okay, girls. All right. Important thing is I want to keep them in order as I go. So this one's going to be here at the back. It's got some brood on it. It wasn't too bad. I'm not going to mess around too much. Looks like they've done a little bit of funky comb in there, but nothing crazy. There's the next one. Brood on this side, brood on this side. Not a lot of honey. They need to get after it. Might be honey in the front. Let's see. Plenty of room to grow. Still need to build out all these frames, so put them in an 8 frame box I think is just the right thing to do right now with where they're at. Let me help you with that little piece of comb there. This is foundationless and wireless, so they're just building natural comb underneath the starter strip. I think it'll set in there just a little bit. Alright, the wonkiness continues. Ooh, is that the queen? No. Doggone it. I don't know how to fix this. I don't think there is any real fixing it right now. Open brood. See the wonky comb. I gotta try to fix that a little bit. See some hive beetles down below. If you're not using your smoker, you can actually blow on the bees a little bit and they'll kind of get out of the way. Just helping them fix this wonky comb a little bit. Going to be a little bit wonky. Okay, one more to go. This one's doggone it. I'm probably going to have to get some rubber bands because this piece of comb I think is going to fall out. It's actually falling right now. Festooning on the bottom there, so they are building comb there. It's classic comb building activity going on there. Lots of brood, not very much honey. I need these girls to pick it up, pick up the pace here. Okay, so now smoke them down a little bit so I can get these frames back in here without squishing any bees. Come on. Time to go. We gotta close it up. Thunder's coming. Doggone ants. Getting on my hands. They have plenty of work to do, so I'm going to give them basically one empty frame. I'm going to have to try to rubber band that piece of comb that's down here in the trap still into something. I'm going to squish these together as good as I can. Okay, now for the comb. I need some doggone rubber bands. I don't have them. So what can I do here? Put it in between these two wires right here. If I can stretch them a little bit. I think I can. Alrighty. This is not the fun part. Sometimes bees get pretty upset when you're doing this kind of stuff. There's just not much I can do here without tearing stuff up. I think what I'm going to do, when you touch any of these cells, you're damaging them. I just want it to hang out in there. If it'll just hang out in there and I get another frame in here, they'll stick it together. Oh, it didn't hang out. Dang it. If I can get it to move over just a little bit. Right there. Alright. Now if I can get this frame in here. Oh, that'll kind of hold it back. Holding it back with my knife right now, so that once I get this down, it'll lean up against the wires on this next frame, but it'll at least kind of hold it in place. Okay, that's basically the best I can do for now. I expect to find a little bit of a mess when I get into this later, but at least they have most of their brood. That's it for that one. They're going to start smelling the pheromone of the queen down there, and they'll start making their way in there. All right, swarm trap number 2. Got one bee hanging up my veil. Get rid of that. I left my smoker up above. Let's see if I can get away with no smoker on this one. What are the chances? I'm gonna open this entrance back up. Those bees fly out of there. All right. What are the chances there's no ants in here? Oh, look, no ants. Cool. Oh, tons of ants. Did I mention I'm not a fan of ants? Oh my gosh, there's so many ants. The bees will evict them, but still. Bees will do the rest of the eviction. Okay, again, I'm going to start from the back. This one's definitely a little bit smaller of a colony. They've only been in here probably maybe 10 days. I didn't witness when this one came in. Saw when they were scouting it big time, and then we went out of town. By the time we got home, bees had moved in. I'm really hoping they didn't build any combs underneath these frames, because this one, the 5-frame Layens trap, but has a void underneath. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Little piece of comb. Little piece of comb with some bees on it. You see, it's wireless, so sometimes I can just grab a hold of frames, and sometimes they're wireless. I'm not worried about it in my brood nest. It's just something I always have to pay attention to. So I want to be careful with the frame that's wireless with the comb just floating in there like that. Alright, lots of festooning. Ooh, look at that pretty comb. Brand new pretty comb. It's got wire on it so I can manipulate it quite a bit. There's the queen. Right there. See her running around? Always fun to see the queen. But I want to get her in here as soon as I can. These bees have gotten a lot more work done in a lot less time than that other colony. Which is interesting because it didn't seem like they had as many bees. But geez, you're not going to believe this next frame. They have gotten after it. Propolis is a good indicator too. There's a bunch of bees in here. Woo-wee! Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is a good one right here. Holy moly. Let's see, this is wired, so I can do what I want with this. Look at that circular brood pattern. Oh, it's beautiful. I got a honey rainbow going. This was a drawn comb in here, so that's one thing. This colony actually had a drawn comb to start from. Look at that brood pattern. Beautiful. All right. If you have drawn combs, that is a really good thing to give a set of bees to start from day one. It helps. If you don't have it, it's all right. If you do have it, that queen can get to laying. That's crazy because these bees have only been in here, I think, about 10 days. They already got capped brood. So that's all natural. They just built that in the last 10 days. Look at that. Drone bees. It's wired so I can do what I want with it. Beautiful. I'm surprised. This one looks better than the other one. The other one's been in there longer. It's wild. These are some good ones right here. Try not to roll or pinch any bees on my way up. Look at that pretty comb. They just built that. White. It's wired. There's some pollen pants right there. Beautiful. All right. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. We're gonna have a little fight with some ants. They'll win. These here that have just a little bit of comb on them from last year, just a teeny bit. I'll give them something to start with, or start from. Another one right there. And one more. get some of these ants off of here real quick before I close it up. That's all right, bees will handle them. Bees handle them out in nature, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take this trap, put it right here in front where they can smell their queen in there. I'm gonna put it pretty close because I'm gonna leave it here for a little while. There you go, that's a wrap. I knocked both the traps there right in front of the new traps, or starter hives, whatever you want to call them. The bees have climbed their way up there and they're fanning at both entrances, and they are telling the rest of the bees, come on, we're down here. So all them bees up there, they'll start making their way down. It'll take a little while, but with the rain coming, they'll probably hurry it up pretty quick, and they should all be in those boxes by the end of the day. All right, because you loved this video, please sting that like button, punch the subscribe button like that, and follow us at beekept.com and anywhere else you can find us, Facebook, Instagram. Join our BKB Club. We have a great time talking about more natural and sustainable beekeeping. And thank you all for checking this video out.